And we're back.
Hello.
I witnessed and been informed of how laggy the previous one was, and I'm sorry to say that this one will be just as laggy. So enjoy that. Uh, Picking up kind of where we left off,
A
we're
little bit.
actually going to do about a 3 month jump.
Woo.
You're back in the interrogation room. You've spent the past 3 months kind of back and forth between the cells and the interrogation room, enough to kind of take in the layout of the of where they're keeping you. You don't exactly know where you are. You just know you're in some form of building with cells, a lot of desks, an evidence room, and an interrogation room. There seem to have been stairs in the corner that you've noticed from your month's stay, but that's about it. Uh, and as the door opens up, you hear the coin toss get caught.
The toy costs.
The coin toss.
There we go.
I said coin toss. I didn't even register. I did that. The coin toss get caught, and as it's caught, you just hear, "Just go interrogate them." And the Connor model steps in, and the door closes behind him as he pockets his coin. And he sits down and he says, "Do you have any idea where their whereabouts may be?"
No.
"Your friends aren't getting any better. They've managed to stay in the same brought them in."
What state are we in? Are we still in Kentucky?
I mean a state of unconsciousness.
Oh, okay, great. We're same state in Kentucky. Well, that's not good.
Do you have any idea what may be causing them to not awaken?
I don't think I do I? No. It wasn't even went down.
He takes a folder from under his arm, opens it up, and he puts down a photo of a very large robotic man. He says, "Oh, the whereabouts of Popbot."
No. I heard that he ran, but I don't know where. My only thought would be maybe back to his family.
"We tried that. He's not there. This is the one man that didn't go down in that fight and also escaped. He's the only clue that we have to finding this Crandall, as you've described him. We need to know where he is."
I'm doing my best. I also want to find him.
"We do want to help you. We really do." Sorry.
You're good.
The voice is hard.
You're doing great.
It's just that there are things blocking our path, things that, and we don't know if you have the answers to them either. With that, Connor stands up. He says, "I'm gonna go check on something. It's not like you have an option, but stay here."
Great.
And he exits out, steps off. As he walks out, you see him go back into his pocket, get his coin again, flip.
Good job.
Yeah, that was caught in the laggy stream at all.
Flipped a coin.
Yes, coin was flipped. Flip dipped, tippity tossed. And with that, how many months did I say we cut? 3?
You said 3.
Cool. Another 3 months pass by. And the Connor model comes back in.
I've just stayed in the room for 3 months.
No, it's been the same back and forth with the cell. The cell in the interrogation room. So he sits down and he says, We have a few more questions about some of the things that we found on you and your friends. Uh, he he puts down what looks like a pen on the table and words and looks at you and says, "We found this in your friend's hand at the scene of the event. I don't know how they could have been holding on to it because they were pronounced clinically dead at the scene. They're alive now, stable, still unconscious. But we were wondering if you had any idea what this is." And he taps it twice, and it expands to the size of the table you're
Oh,
sitting in front of. It appears to be some form of rod with what looks to be metallic shaped, like lightning bolts at both ends of it.
this is not Corvo's thing. I don't recognize it, do I? No, I no idea.
He taps it again and says, "We'd found it in the hand of Eleanor. That is her name, correct?"
Yeah.
He takes it, puts it back in a bag he has with him, and pulls up. Uh, my whole brain froze for a minute because I had to remember what I was grabbing. He pulls them from the folder and he slides out two pictures. Both of them are of Ventis, but they're more focused on his hand. One is of him flying through the air, but the other one is from him at this gas station scene. "Do you have any idea what this means?" And he points to the right hand of Ventis, and there is a swirling pattern that is on the hand in the new photo that was not there.
No, I had never seen that on him before.
None of the records indicate that he ever stopped in anywhere and got anything of this sort on his hand. It just suddenly appeared. Uh, for a role I'm supposed to take with, I think, disadvantage. I think I just did. If I can find in the mess that is the DM.
Yeah.
Yep, hold on, gotta roll it again. That's still very well.
Huzzah.
Yeah. And that is insight is wisdom. That is a 24
Oh, great.
from the disadvantaged roll. So he definitely believes you with what you're saying. You have no clue what any of these things are, where they came from.
Mhm.
You really don't know, do you, about any of the events that happened that day?
I wasn't there. I was hungover in a Holiday Inn.
All right. He clicks back up the photos. I've got one more for you. He pushes out another photo of Crandall taken from another angle of the gas station cameras. And you see a bit more than you'd seen 6 months ago when he first showed you some of the gas station photos. We've been doing some investigating. We know from your own account that the metal jaw that he's got now was your doing. But do you know anything about the arm? And he points on the photo, and Crandall's entire right arm, from the outfit he's wearing, the entire sleeve is gone, and it's just his exposed arm, but it's glowing red.
Oh, I don't think I know anything about that, do I? No idea. Sorry, Connor.
All right. He picks up the photo, puts it away. What about her? And he slides out a picture of Raven. I know legally now her name is Bradley Bronson Jr. Is that correct?
Yep.
Hiding?
Alcohol.
With your lot, that makes a lot of sense. What do you know about the symbol on her arm?
Have I seen it before?
Thank you.
I'm sure I have. We were at the lake.
Either at the lake or when she was
Dead.
clinically dead for a period of time.
Yeah. Have I seen it anywhere else? I'm trying to think. Would I have seen it on? I feel like maybe I've seen it, but I don't know what it means.
You may have seen it, but don't know what it means. You weren't here last time, so you wouldn't have seen it on Grod.
I would not have.
And this is a long time ago, but did anyone else catch a glimpse of it when you were helped by Scranton?
I did. I was next to Ventis.
Okay. So you would have seen it before.
I've seen it on a few people that have helped us out, and they're usually really friendly to Ventis, but I don't know what it means.
Friendly to Ventis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That can get us somewhere. We do want to help your friends. We just wish we knew more.
I wish I could tell you more, but
with that, he stands up. He steps to the door, puts his hand on the pad, steps out, and the door stays open. The door stays open, and he turns to someone standing outside the door and says, "You can go ahead and take him back to his cell now."
Bye, Connor.
And Connor walks off. And as you make your way back to your cell, you see him head up the steps, and it leads to another floor. So there's a second floor to this building.
Knowledge gained.
Knowledge gained. 4 months go by. Connor comes back down, and by more months, another 3, because
that's
the same number of consistency is.
Yeah,
it's a good number.
This is now 9 months.
He sits down, kind of throws his hair back, and he just looks at you and says, "They're closing the investigation."
What does that mean?
It means that they're not going to look into this anymore. There's no evidence, nothing that points to anyone, no one that we can find, no witnesses. There's no sign of this pot anywhere. It means that we have to release you too.
I'm okay with that.
I wish I could say more about your friends.
What's going to happen to them?
We're going to keep them here. We're going to try and help them. And we'll let you know how that goes.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. But as he says no.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
As he says no, the lights in the building start to flicker. Sorry, couldn't breathe for a minute.
It's just so intense.
They start to flicker, and you hear perception.
Oh, I knocked over Connor.
I gave a nat 20 out of Connor.
Nice. Oh, wait, no, I get to use these numbers now. That is a 23.
So you both hear it.
Yep.
So you hear a bit of the ceiling kind of. Yeah, that's a ceiling. Kind of. I had to double check if it's a 2-story building. Is it a ceiling or a roof?
It's a ceiling.
Kind of.
Oh.
Followed up by a very bestial scream.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like none of you people understand that. Yep.
Great.
It's that noise. And Connor runs up to the door and puts his hand on it. It slides open. and perception again.
Well, that was not good.
We never count rolls that fall on the floor.
Well, it was a 2, so. Nice! 16 plus 5 is 21.
21. You watch an officer dressed in blue just kind of fly across in front of the door
Oh.
frame.
All right.
You don't see where he came from. You didn't see where he hid. You just see him kind of fly across in front.
Great.
And
is that the same guy? Or
no.
Okay.
It's not Finley.
Okay. just making sure.
I enjoy that name.
It is a fun name.
In fact, the DM realized he needs to write it down to remember it.
You do, just in case somebody wakes up with Finley. That was.
First off, if they wake up with Finley, I'd want to know how they made it all the way to Faerun. You hear in your head not the voice of the spirit that's in you. Yeah, he's about right there. Not the voice of the spirit that's in you, but you do hear something more monstrous. Like it doesn't fully sound like it's of this world, but in your head you just hear. Where's the one they call Venties?
Somewhere in this building, I think.
I guess you'll just have to do then.
Oh, okay. Do for what?
A quest for murder.
Oh.
And if I can't bring them Ventis' head, I'll just bring them yours. The Connor model runs back in with a pair of keys in his hand, and he comes up to you, and he stops, and he looks at you, and he says, I shouldn't do this, but I think I'm going to need your help. And he undoes your handcuffs. And first time in 9 months. Thank God. I thought I'd never be able to talk again.
Yeah.
And you both run out of the door frame.
Oh, he's still standing.
And you see that thing.
Would this by chance be one of the things that I saw fly out of the hellhole that I...
Yes.
Okay, great.
So yes, it is one of the things that you saw fly out of that hole all that time ago.
Yeah, I still have that in my phone case.
Nice.
Yep.
You see it raise a clawed finger and point at you.
Oh.
At you. And he says, this looks like it'll be easy. And with that, roll for initiative.
Oh, thank goodness. Goodbye, level 3. Corbin will leave to be here. He'll be here about 2.
Oh, cool.
Where the heck? Okay, I'm going. Well, that's a hot mess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, what'd you get?
18.
Okay. Gotta write some numbers. Gotta write some more numbers.
Gotta write more numbers. Whoa.
right.
All
Huzzah,
right.
huzzah, indeed. Uh, it starts with you.
Oh, great. Um, I'm going to go right out and could yeah. Can I can Monster Boy please make an intelligence saving throw?
That's a 23.
Okay, great. Are we gonna even have that much? I need 5d8s. I can roll some multiple times. So I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, and I'll roll. So that's 16. Oh, woo! Look at that, 3 8s. Okay, so that's 10 plus 16, so that's 36. That's 4. 36, 38 divided by 2 is 19 points of damage. And on its next turn, it can only dodge or hide. I'm just going to keep these unless I need them. Because I use them a lot. And I'm using my bonus action.
All right.
Constitution. Intelligence saving throw. Another one.
That. What was it?
Intelligence.
That's 25.
Okay, great. Just kidding. Never mind. That's all.
That's all.
That's my turn.
All right. Reading my own thing, I said, "Who's next?" I need these.
No, who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know. Who's on third?
What is that distance between Connor and the boy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
80?
Solid 80 feet.
Solid 80. All right. I actually got to go look at this thing because I didn't take a photo of it.
Ha ha ha.
That's what I get.
That is what you get when you let your heart away. Whoa.
I did exactly what I thought I did. I closed it. This is why you're always prepared.
Be prepared. Come full circle. Oh,
Oh, his strand of hair fell.
my strand of hair did fall because Allison broke it.
For those that don't know, this is the face that people, when they do something stupid,
Yep.
whether it's something they say or an action or whatever.
Yep. Connor, not the android. Bradley Bronson, the original. Carved it on like our second session.
Yeah,
Yep. It's just been here ever since.
it's a beaut.
Allison gets it a lot.
Yes, she does. Okay, cool. I'm happy to know what weapon I was using.
That would be nice to know.
That would be nice. It's just one. Connor pulls out a revolver from his side and takes aim at the thing. Wow, that was almost pretty bad. That's an 18. I was a little afraid. Oh, you have them. Can I have 2 d8s, please?
Yes, you may.
All right. Takes a shot at it and does 17 damage.
Woo.
Yep, I know how to math.
We all do.
Oh, that's so good. And he can do it again.
What did he do?
Oh, he shot him.
Oh, great.
Shot him with his revolver.
Nice to not be on the receiving end of that.
Can you move him 5 feet forward?
I would love to move him 5 feet forward.
Cool. And he just
He will stand.
takes aim behind one of those desks there.
Yep.
Cool. And he's gonna fire again from back there. And that'll definitely hit. It's 21.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I remember last time we had a session and Bradley Bronson rolled a 22, and I said, that doesn't hit. And he went, what? So I need to roll for damage. That's right. $19 damage. All right. And now it's Big Boy's turn. He's going to move forward 6 spaces, straight forward. He doesn't even have to go around the desk. He flies. Okay, yeah. Back around to you.
I'm going to cast Blind Spot on the big boy. How far away is it? I think it's 15 feet. No way. All right. Can you please make an intelligence saving throw? Or hang on, I have a thing that I can just make it. Oh dang, that's mine. Okay. Yeah. Can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
I sure can. That's a 12.
Aha! Can I please have? Okay, so that's 20 plus 2 plus 6 is 28 damage. And you can only dodge or hide next turn.
I was trying to see if True Sight does anything against your blind spot, but
Does it?
no. A creature with True Sight can, out to a specific range, see in normal and magical darkness, see objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them, and perceives the original form of a shape changer or creature that is transformed by magic. Intriguing.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna say though that by that definition, since you technically block them you block yourself out of their mind.
Yep.
That would not work there.
I am not invisible. I just went into their brain and deleted myself.
Yep. So who just went? You did?
I did just go, and I did 28 damage.
Cool. He's gonna.
Oh wait, hold on.
There's more.
Bonus action. We love being a mystic. Let's another intelligence saving throw, please.
Why do you do this to me?
This one's not as bad.
14.
Nice. Okay, this is too tightly. Which was the? This is a D10. Yes, and I'll just roll both of these. 8 plus 1, so that's 9 damage. That's all.
All right. The Connor model takes some very exquisite aim.
Nice.
What are the 2 benefits? Cool. That'll hit.
Yay.
That's a 26.
Oh, that's nice for you.
Can I have 2 of those d8s, please?
I would love to give you 2 of those d8s.
That's 12 plus 2 plus 7. 19.
Mm-hmm.
So fires another round into the beast's shoulder.
Bang.
That should say that number. That almost said out loud. Perception investigation. I didn't know that.
The more you know.
He gained another skill when he leveled up, and I didn't even notice.
Oh, come on.
And with another shot, that's an 18. That'll hit.
Yay. Connor, going ham.
Connor is going ham.
Makes me happy.
15 plus 2 is 17 plus 5 is 22.
I don't know about you.
I heard it. If it's him, it's him. If it's not, because I don't think it is, it's not.
Oh, I was saying, I don't know about you. Because you said 22. I'm assuming I'm going to do 30.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's where you wanted it.
And it's your turn.
I'm in between 3 spaces. Can I just define that I'm in that space?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hello there. I'm going to use my tentacle rod.
Wait, what weapons do you have on your person? Because technically you
Well,
wouldn't
that's true.
have them.
You're right. Just kidding. I do not have any weapons on my person. Then I'll just keep I need to explore what the heck I can do.
I'm sure it's evolved by now.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, it's
when
those are
characters
just,
level up.
yeah.
things
Those are
evolve.
just. Ooh. Ooh.
What have you just discovered that you can
All
do?
right. Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
This is new. But that's a nat 20.
Okay, that's fine. I still get to roll 68 psychic damage. Oh, math. Okay, so that's 16, 17. 17 plus 27 plus 33 plus 6 is 39, 40, 20 damage. That's beautiful. So,
What did you just do? This is new.
It, again, doesn't really say. Not sure. It is called Mind Storm. So, oh wait, no, I can spend 2 more and roll 2. We'll find 20 damage is fine. Again, unsure. I guess I'm gonna say a lot of thoughts just crowded into his mind, and he's just thinking a lot of things very fast. Because it's called Mind Storm. That would make sense, right?
All right.
And also, please make an intelligence saving throw.
There's more to this.
This is my bonus action.
Hey, that is. I can count. What was this? An intelligence? That's a 17.
Dang. All right.
Handy.
Hello, Corbin.
It's Starburst today.
Yes, I did.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. That's my turn.
Did you do any damage?
I did not. No, I can't do any
I
damage.
succeeded, though.
Yeah, you did.
Cool. Is he still able to attack this turn?
Because you succeeded on the throw, yes.
Cool. Just double checking. It's not his turn yet. It's technically Connor's.
It is Connor's turn.
And Connor just got
I'm your favorite player.
a 23. May I have 2 of those D8?
I would love to give you 2 of those D8s. How's it going, Corbin?
It's going pretty well.
Yep.
Are you fighting Connor or is?
No, I'm actually Connor's fighting with me.
I thought that's what I was looking at. But
Yeah.
That sounded too far fetched.
No.
Can I get a brief run through of what happened in the second section?
You have been unconscious for 9 months.
Duh. Sometimes you just take a really long cloud nap.
We'll bring you up to speed in a little bit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I get to attack again.
So basically, I've been going back and forth.
24.
Oh, well, so again.
And- Cool. And you watch as Connor takes one slight adjustment to his arm up a bit, and
We'll
just
share it today.
Okay. I'm not kidding.
and just fires one final shot between the beast's head,
Nice.
and it collapses on that desk right there.
Kaboom!
Yes.
Technically, Connor would get it. Would you like it?
No.
Okay.
So you gain 5,000 or gain 5,000.
That's an easy addition.
I'm sorry, why are we working with Connor now?
Okay.
You have a lot to catch me up on when I wake up.
Yeah, okay. So, long story short, I'm assuming it's CyberLife that's working on the investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I would know that. So, CyberLife opened a case to figure out what the heck is going on with Creme Duel and also where Pop-Pot is. 9 months have passed. I'm the only one who's conscious. We don't know where Pop-Pot is. There are no leads. So I'm being released, I think. And a big monster boy just was looking for you. Said, I don't know where you are. He said, well, you'll do. I'll just murder you instead. And
if you want to turn that so that you're in
yeah,
there
would you
too,
like to be in the stream? You may.
I can.
I'm
I'm not the biggest fan of my but it'll do.
Well, no, I'm not in frame.
We don't need you.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
I'm technically the only conscious person here.
How much further can I go?
you can go pretty far.
Yeah, you could
The
have just.
cord is pretty lengthy.
You could have just.
You can also aim it back down a bit.
Yeah, you could do that. Yay! Much better. God, I'm just falling over.
Cool. Yeah, so that fight is
Finito?
run its course.
Yay!
And as the Connor model reholsters his revolver, he looks back at you and says, I guess I should give you your things back.
Yes, please.
And he proceeds to over to, is this one yours?
Yes, that and yes. And then that, yeah. I don't think the other ones.
Those are mine. It's a lot of things that are yours back here. And he proceeds to walk over to the evidence locker. And as he opens it up and walks in, he looks back at you and says, stay here. And he goes in.
I give him a thumbs up.
And he grabs some things. And he comes back out. And he hands you your items, your tentacle rod, and the other thing that I can't read.
My spear.
Your spear.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does this, another officer comes running down the steps and approaches the two of you. And he turns to
Connor.
Thank you. He says, I think you need to see this. And we cut over to a literal cloud of air dissipating and perception from Ventis.
I forgot I had Connor's one dice. 8 plus a lot. You said perception?
Yeah.
So that's 8 plus 9 is a 17. I love being me.
Your eyes aren't fully focused yet, but you do register that the room you're in is filled with a lot of machines and tools that you seem to be hooked up to.
Do they look like they're keeping me alive?
Yeah, they look like.
So if I was to start destroying them, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
Because that'd be my initial instinct,
Yeah.
is to start throwing some lightning hands.
Maybe not do that.
You also notice that in front of you, instead of like a wall, you're seated not seated, but you're kind of behind some form of like a glass wall. And someone in blue that was just staring at you is all of a sudden just run off.
You put the two-way mirror the wrong way, sir.
A few moments pass, but then all of a sudden, standing outside of where you are, Ventis, you take in the same person in blue that had just run off, a Connor model, and Vitosh.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know how I feel about seeing the three of you together.
Oh,
I thought I could really trust you.
you can. I'm your homeboy.
Vitosh, where am I?
I'm not sure, but how are you? You're conscious. You're alive.
I am.
This is good. I don't know where you are, but they're keeping you alive. You've been unconscious for 9 months.
The Connor model's been keeping me alive? What's he got to do with this?
He's been talking to me. Yeah.
The Connor model taps a few buttons on the on a panel outside the glass wall door, and a mini section of it pops forward and then slides across. And he steps inside. He says, "How do you feel?"
Alive?
I'm gonna step in with them.
What awoke you?
I don't know, I just did. Matthew, what did awake me?
You felt a presence.
I felt a presence.
You felt a presence, and in defending yourself, woke up.
Was someone talking about me? Did someone step on my grave?
Because you're not dead.
Exactly. Did someone step on that?
Your body just felt it needed to look back and forth between the two of you. Maybe we can keep them alive. That Ventese is on, and a set of mechanical-esque hands start to come down from the ceiling and detach a lot of the things attached to Ventese. Yeah. Connor turns back to the man in blue that's with him, and says, "If you could go get his stuff from evidence." And the man runs off to grab Ventese's things.
Is the thing still in his hand? Can I see that?
The thing in Ventese's hand?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I don't... Okay. Point it out to me.
I
just woke up from my consciousness.
I do want to ask him, because I was asked about it. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to walk over to him and I'm going to, take a second. I'm going to be like, what is this?
My father gave it to me. I don't know what it is, or what it does, or why it's there, but my father gave it to me.
Perception from Vitosh.
That's my name. Not good. 7.
7. I'm learning your stats from watching the thing.
Oh.
You...
No.
No. You don't. And you're still too recuperating to... Yeah.
Can I try to, slap it? I don't know. See if something happens?
That's not how that one works. The man in blue comes back. And that's when you both fully registered that it's a police uniform.
Okay.
But perception from Vitosh again.
That's 11. This is better. This is not great.
No, that's still not great. Yeah.
I forgot that I named my mother Brigitte. Matthew will get that one. Brigitte?
That's bad. I needed to look up a thing and I didn't.
We have a girl named Bridget in our A-push class, but on the roster, Mr. Katz mistyped it. So whenever we get a sub, they call out Brigitte because he forgot a D.
Brigitte. Nice. All right. While you search that, I'm going to use the room of the rest.
Can you do one more?
Perception?
Yes.
Yes. 7.
Yeah. So I'm gonna help you.
Again?
Yeah. I've been rolling 2s and 19s all day.
Weird.
As your eyes start to focus up, you register that it's also a police uniform.
Hey, you're a cop.
Yeah.
So you know, how'd I end up in here?
They brought you in. You and your friends were just about dead. Uh, that's about all we know.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get Ventis to trust them with, like, because I don't.
I understand. Uh, the Connor model, he looks at you and he says, "The people in this precinct know nothing about the investigation that I've been conducting. They've had my full cooperation and I've had theirs. So if you have any questions, you need to direct them to me."
Mr. Connor, why are we being let go? Why would you let us go? As a cop, we've done nothing but kill your models.
Because I have no. You see, the man that you guys have encountered is more dangerous than any of you guys will ever be.
Ah, well, that's wrong, mister.
Yeah, it's...
The two strongest people.
yeah, I know. That's debatable.
Uh, but if I want to be able to catch him and his group of people, I need. He stops for a minute and thinks about it. Perception.
Both of us?
No, from Ventis.
That'll
Should
be
be
yeah,
unless it's a
13.
You
I love how much I get to add to all my rolls. I love being level 13.
you witness in the side of the O'Connor model's head a little yellow circle before it fades back into being just blue. And then he says, "I need bait. If I want to be able to catch this man, I need to let you and your friends back into the world. You are the ones that he seems to be after."
So what? You're just going to track us and wait for them to attack?
"I'm going to do what I can from the sidelines. If I intervene, then he'll disappear again. I won't let you guys die if that's what you mean."
Interesting. So basically, we've got a new protector robot. Since we're down one.
I wouldn't consider myself a protector, per se.
Just a casual onlooker. That's prepared to fight.
I'd say you're more of my informant.
I'll take it. Do I get paid for it?
That's a good question.
You get to not be behind bars.
Can I get 2 of those little coins you have?
That's my shtick.
That'll be a good payment.
It's my shtick.
Fine, you know what? Give it to Vitosh.
The Connor model walks up to the bed and undoes a cuff that's on your wrist that was attaching you to the bed. And as he undoes it, you all of a sudden take notice of the fact that you had not felt weightless until just now. And he looks between the both of you and then looks back at you, Ventis, and says, "You get to keep those off your wrist as long as you keep doing what you guys do."
So what? I mess up again, you disable my powers?
Pretty much.
Fair trade.
He steps out of the room and he turns his head to the man in blue and says, "Give him his stuff and get them both out of here."
And I want my lizard.
The man in blue steps in. Perception from you, Vitosh.
Oh, that's 24.
You rolled a 19. What is it with you?
I know, I'm just rolling twos.
Let me fix it.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You're fixed.
Okay, thanks. That's gonna be 3s and 20s. Oh, wow.
3s and 1s.
3s and 1s.
It's different.
Yeah, well, I was fine with 2s and 19s.
But yes, so you finally take into notice two things. One, the tag on the man's shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that this resets every time. Hold on. Just because it came back up, I have to use it. And you read the tag that reads Officer Greaves.
Is that his husband?
No.
Bob Duncan married other Greaves.
But you also take notice of the fact that on the sleeve of his uniform, it says
Felix
SPD.
Ferguson.
It says Seattle Police.
Oh! I whisper to Ventis, we're in Seattle. All loud and obnoxious and very...
Matthew, have I been keeping up with the news? Do I know what's going on in Seattle right now? Because I the person do, but do I the character?
I the person also know what's going on in Seattle.
I want to
You
get
told
out of
me.
Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did. Do I?
I did tell you guys both.
Yeah.
But your characters, no, you've been back and forth between a cell and a
Yeah, I would.
and a what is that thing?
Interrogation
room, and you've been.
I don't think you can find a. Please tell me you haven't found some variation of zombie that flies. Matt, please. I can fly faster. That's all I need to know.
Don't abandon me. Open lines of communication, because there's a lot of things that we've been keeping from each other.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had time. We haven't had much time to talk.
No, not really.
We're kind of busy.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. So
I know who he is.
that
Did he ever announce his name?
I think he did. I feel like I asked.
He did announce his name, but he didn't announce his
what
last
he
name.
does. Do they know what? Okay, great, cool.
They don't know as much information as Vitosh knows. They know
Sure.
just as much as Ventis knows.
And Ventis knows.
Less than you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah. So he hands you your stuff, and as
You're
he
really
does,
going out of your way to find a flying zombie, aren't you?
maybe a tad.
It's fine. I can fly.
It's kind of like the meme with what is that thing called? Where it's the person talking about you're approaching a warehouse, and they're like, is that like a person that turns into a house instead of like a werewolf? And it says DM frantically writing, it is now.
What have you done?
Ooh.
I hate those rapidly evolving zombies. I hate the movie Mimic. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
No, I have not, but I know what it is.
It's a really interesting concept, actually.
You were an interesting concept, Corbin.
The idea that cockroaches will just keep evolving until they become fake people.
Well, we love metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis, but backwards.
Yeah.
As he hands you your stuff, you notice on top of your things is a little cage with a R sparkles inside of it.
Oh.
I'm gonna open up the cage and open up my coat and let him just.
I think it's funny because you said you open up the coat, but like the coat's folded up, so you just literally held the coat there as R sparkles crawled inside. You haven't even gotten up to put on anything.
Oh, am I just in the buff with my friend right?
You're in a gown.
Oh, I'm in
a hospital gown.
Interesting. Well, because I'm me and I don't care, I'm gonna change right there.
Go for it.
Officer Greaves steps out.
Oh, but I'm gonna make eye contact with Officer Greaves while I do it.
He turns around.
They'd be lucky to gaze upon royalty.
Sure. I had to write down the rest of his name.
There was such an uncomfortable sure. I enjoyed it.
Sure. Cool. Done changing. Officer Greaves steps back in, and he says, "I have to show you guys the way out now. So if you would just follow me."
Okay.
And he proceeds to walk through a set of winding corridors on the second floor of the words of the precinct. It seems that the second floor was fashioned into use for you guys for medical equipment. And as you walk out, you pass a variety of different rooms. One seems to be containing a person that looks as though they're wrapped in vines, cocoon style, the way that Ventis had been wrapped in air.
Ooh.
Uh, and a f- who's the other one? Another person seems to just kind of be shifting back and forth between their regular appearance. You recognize it as Bradley Bronson Jr. and their more bestial form. And then you just pass Bradley Bronson himself, who's just
There.
Bradley
Uh,
Bronson.
and you guys make your way out.
He gets cocooned in a shotgun.
Just a bunch of guns. Just
Warm.
a bunch of elevator shaft. It's just an elevator shaft.
When you pass perception, actually, for both of you before you guys leave the building.
Nat 20. 19.
You both take in a sight you had not seen before, and it is Althea. She seems to be wrapped up in her wings, but for some reason her right arm doesn't look like it matches the rest of her anymore.
Oh,
Oh wait, if that's Althea, then who was wrapped in vines?
probably Eleanor.
Is Eleanor's the sorcerer though?
From the forest.
Oh, she's from the forest. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, she's my forest
I assumed
bud.
that it was the druid wrapped in.
Yeah, she's my forest bud.
Okay, sorry.
We are forest friends.
As Officer Greaves holds open the door for you guys, you guys take in to notice that it is, and he says, "You've got to be careful out here. By the way, it's nighttime. Bad things happen at night."
What kind of bad things?
Baby tonight.
The
The
DJ
creepers-
sound is falling love.
We'll fool
Is it
you
a
in later.
Minecraft parody?
We'll fool you in later.
Okay.
You missed a lot.
He says, "The city's under quarantine. There's a few exit points at the edge of town. They'll check you when you get there, but be careful about getting there." And with that, he steps back inside.
That's not very helpful.
Why wouldn't he just tell us with words?
Yeah, like where is it? How many miles in which direction?
I have a compass.
I'll
I'd
tell
take-
you north.
Yeah, I'd take a gander that there's an exit north, south, east, and west if there's 4.
He makes a good point. Well, there would only be 3. Isn't Seattle, Washington in the very...
It
Well, isn't
is.
Washington in the corner?
And if we
there?
went north, would we not?
There's
Go
still
into
land,
Canada?
though. Yeah,
You would go to
Canada
Canada going north.
exists.
Canada does exist.
There's 4 directions, 4 outs.
We could
North, south, east, and west. I could just go south. That doesn't matter.
we could
But I
go
can tell which way is north is the key.
west. If we went west, then we would just be in the ocean. But we could go that way. Hypothetically.
You want to go to the ocean?
I'd rather go to Canada.
Didn't you guys need to go to Washington, D.C.?
We do. But
Well,
I don't know if we're allowed to leave like this. Are we? Can we? Is there anything stopping me? Well, I mean,
It's your
character-wise,
choice.
let's go.
character-wise, it's really just you and me.
Yeah.
I
RV
kind of gave
buds.
up on Allison.
Well, you're too late. I have a vampire boyfriend, and we're very happy together. Do I have my tablet? Can I see if he's texted me back finally after 9 months? Can I text him? Hey, not dead.
You actually do notice that there are a few messages spanning over the 9 months that you've been locked up, and it's just kind of there's a general theme to them, actually, just that He's trying to figure out where you went.
Oh,
Oops, sorry, I died for a little bit. BRB.
I'm gonna text him. Hey, got into some trouble, but I'm okay. I'm in Seattle. Miss you.
Any messages from corporate?
Where would you have gotten? Oh yeah, because you also have. I have 3.
As of right now, there is one email from corporate.
Ooh, an email.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and it's very, and I'll get it to you in a moment.
Okay.
Perception from both of you as you proceed to stand just outside of the precinct.
What's
22.
13?
I love adding so much to my rolls.
Yeah, we've established.
It's so nice. It's so hot.
All right.
Oh wait, that was perception?
Yeah.
Yep.
I leveled up my stats a little bit. Sorry, that wasn't a 22. That was a 26.
Oh yeah, great. Thanks.
You take notice that off in the distance on one of the side streets from the precinct, there seems to be a large amount of green smoke kind of appearing and then dissipating.
That's not ominous at all.
There's some green smoke over there.
That's not ominous at all.
Oh, you want to see what's through the green smoke?
I would love to see what's through
Before
the
we
green.
walk into it?
That sounds great. I mean, I was going to walk in the opposite direction, but we could. What are you doing?
I'm made of air, but I still have to find my thing so that I can throw some air at it.
You're gonna throw air at it?
I mean, not literally, but pretty much.
Like,
Let's see. Mist of unbroken air. Fist of the phoenix, fist of the stomach. Mist stance. Oh, gust of wind will do, right?
Well, what does that do?
Well, I have to find the spell. But it just means that I spend a key point. I can cast gust of wind.
Well, let's find out what gust of wind does, and then I can DM appropriately.
Ability, legend lore, hellish rebuke, H. I know where I sit in the alphabet. Gust of wind. A line of strong winds 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away. Basically, it'll the gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area.
So what are you trying to do with that?
See through the fog. Shift it away.
this trying to.
Oh,
So you
Just
can see what's on the other side.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So you're going to use that? You can.
I can.
Yes.
If your DM's gonna let me.
Yeah,
Cool.
the DM will let you.
All right, then I'm gonna take a gander, take a peek through the fog, with a big mighty gust of wind.
You split the green smoke that has been created there, and you witness seeing a very large, very grotesque looking dragon make its way towards you two.
Oh, I
It's
cast
walking in
blind
this
spot.
direction. Great.
Goodbye.
Now you're safe. So it's still walking towards me.
Yes.
All right. Crap, dragons can fly. I can't just go up. Well, you're blind spotted.
Yep.
Would I know that you're blind spotted?
Yeah, you can see me.
Would I know that you're blind
Oh
spotted?
no, unless I told you, but I don't feel like I need.
So my
to.
first instinct would be to keep you safe. Crap.
Haha.
God, I hate my good nature. Let's see.
See, as much as you want to hate me, you can't. Ha.
The DM will respect.
The dragon looks pretty angry.
Yeah.
Looks like there's no chance. So grotesque that. Does it look like the kind of dragon that would talk to me? Have a nice chat?
Not exactly.
Does it look like it's thinking thoughts?
Yeah, it looks like it's thinking thoughts.
Like to the extent of a dragon or to the extent of a zombie?
That's
You wouldn't know.
yeah.
I'm asking, like,
Because, well, you're asking as a player, but technically Ventis wouldn't know.
I'm not. I'm saying,
Why
like,
are you asking?
is it thinking? Does it look like it's thinking logically, or does it look like it's looking to eat flesh?
It.
Okay, so that'd be thinking like a zombie instead of a dragon. That's what I was asking.
Okay. But also remember, Ventis has never encountered this before. He doesn't know what's fully happening. He just sees dragon.
But I've also got a massive library at home.
A home you were exiled from.
But I still lived there for a good 23 years.
So maybe you don't realize that it's a zombie, but you realize
Yes,
something afoot with this dragon.
I get that it's a dragon. I can see that there's something up with the rotten flesh falling off of this dragon.
Yeah. I had to represent large.
Huh, large.
Perception from Fitash.
That's my name. Oh, that okay. That's an 8.
No.
Great. Corbin, now I can't. I would keep rolling 3s. All right, fix it again.
Place both of yourselves at the opposite end here. We're gonna pretend this is that side road.
Okay.
I just didn't feel like fully redrawing it.
No, it didn't read. No, I'm not rolling.
Fix it again.
Yeah, fix it.
Guys, in your weighted dice.
Not weighted.
I know it's not weighted. You
Okay,
guys
that's better.
You would succeed way more often if they were weighted.
Oh yeah.
It's just 19s and 2s. Then he rolled 3s, and now that's like all I've been rolling.
Great.
Maybe you did go out of your way to weight the dice, but you did it wrong.
That would be fun. Cool. So, the dragon looks at you both, and you don't speak Draconic.
I speak
You speak Abyssal.
just about everything else. I speak Infernal,
Sorry.
Elvish, Common, Primordial, and Thieves' Cant.
I speak core.
And pretty soon I'll speak every language. Like I have I think a couple levels left. And I'll speak every language.
You see it staring down at you, Ventis, and it's looking hungry. And with that, roll for initiative.
Woo.
First one is a second one is a nat 1. So 26. 18 and 26.
17.
Someone want to pass me another d6?
So you had an 18 and a 26, you said?
Yes. I don't know if any of your attacks use d6.
Like one of them does.
Cool. Is it one that you use often?
No.
Cool. Struggling today trying to be level 1. And it was
Oh
really
my
fun
god,
to
level
watch.
3. Level 3.
Level
All right,
three?
but still,
Okay.
it's like what the heck?
Finley messed you up.
Yeah. Freaking. It was upsetting to not be able to do anything.
It was a very good flashback portion. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well.
And we start with Corbin. What's Ventis going to do?
Well, Venti sees the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna go to whip it.
All right.
That's a good enough distance. So my first attack is going to does a. Why am I trying to add initiative to that? Oh crap! I didn't recalculate that when I changed. 11. So plus does 17.
No.
30. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. And math is hard. 23.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2. What was I doing?
You're whipping them.
I'm missing something. Oh well, the first one's gonna do 16, and the second one 20. 16 and 20.
So 36 total?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna roll for
Our sparkles?
yeah. Our sparkles, I'm not going to add anything to that, is a 13. So wherever that falls in.
Yeah, maybe our sparkle could do something. That'd be helpful.
Well, I'm going to have to hold our sparkles action.
That's sweet.
And I had to give it some thought to figure out how to successfully use our sparkles to her fullest potential.
I'm glad you put that much thought into that, Blizzard.
I have to find her attacks though, because to be honest, I'm not fully remembering what they are.
All right, thank you for lending me this.
You know what I'm not going to do today?
What?
Go to that Newsies rehearsal. My thighs were hurting for days after Wasaki did that to me. There's no one on.
Yeah,
It's
but
still gonna
it's
be
still gonna
uploaded to
get uploaded.
YouTube.
Oh well.
No personal things. We discussed this. Cool.
I
So
wasn't here
it's
for discussions.
can you move my big boy dragon forward? How many? Why'd you turn it that way?
Oh, I don't know.
That way, or else he's just gonna
That's
immediately make contact.
He's
He's gonna get up there anyways. Actually, just put him directly in front of Ventis.
What are you watching?
Nate sent me a.
All right, I guess you're too cool for D&D. That's fine.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, Ventis?
How does it feel?
What? Oh, wisdom. That's gonna be a 19.
Cool. That's fine there. Now it's gonna come at you.
Did I succeed or?
Yeah,
what?
you succeed.
Okay. I was really hoping that 19 would succeed.
That won't hit. Oh, that's a 4. I was looking at it sideways. I was like, what are you? That
What
won't
is
hit.
this?
Does a 19 hit?
What
It
is
does not.
this number? Whoa! What's your AC now?
A 20?
Woo! Go Corbo.
It'll be a 21 next time I
You're
get to level it up.
Stupidly overpowered.
Your turn again.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Sorry,
First one is going to do.
I didn't go.
Yeah, I get to go
Oh.
twice. First one's
Wow.
going to do 21.
That's-
You're stupid.
Fun.
Second one is going to do 20. Oh wait, I didn't roll to see which ones were going to hit. Sorry. That'll hit. Will a 25 hit?
Yes.
And that one's even higher. Cool. So those numbers that I just said to you still
21,
apply.
20.
And then we'll see what the third one is. The third one is 19.
Oh, 60. Easy now.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
Oh, wait, I'm not done with my turn.
Oh.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Nope. You
I
don't.
hate rogues. All right, your turn.
That was my turn. Where's that?
And I'm guessing our sparkles is that. Where'd you put our sparkles?
Get there.
Okay. Well,
Yes, I rolled higher than the 13. Please make a wisdom saving throw. Matthew.
oh, I'm sorry.
15.
Nope.
Darn.
Someone give me 2 more d6.
Oh, it's still more damage.
Sorry.
They're the closest die to you.
All right. Take another 6, 8 plus 6. Take another 14 and another 4 plus 6 and another 10. 24.
Okay. I
Just
need.
roguey things.
I hate that. I need everybody's d8s.
I love it when you do that.
Oh boy, big numbers. Okay.
Big numbers are good.
10, 15. 15. That's 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 plus. That's 26 damage.
How do you do it?
Oh! I was not very. Well, you also did a lot. Thanks, Corbin.
Did all the heavy lifting.
Just gonna give him some really intense eye contact. I'm just gonna fall down dead. I love being. Here you go.
As I whip him half to death, you just have to look at him and he falls over.
I got a really, really intense stare.
Staring contest with the dragon.
That's basically how I defeat most people to the observer. I just kind of look at him. Why?
That is yours. Yes.
Can I have one just
Yes,
for my
just
struggles?
because I love you.
So yes, so the dragon goes down. And
Can I take some teeth? Are there teeth in this thing?
are there teeth in the dragon? Yeah.
I didn't know if zombie dragons have teeth.
It is teeth.
Will I get infected if I get too close to its
Maybe.
mouth? I don't know. How does that work?
It doesn't work the way you think.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go up and try to cut some teeth out. Those things are worth a lot of money.
Oh,
Roll to see how.
All right. So 4 plus 11. It's gonna be 15.
15.
Anything else?
Do I get the teeth out all right?
I thought there was more to it. You went. So that's a 15.
Oh, no, it's 15.
Just straight 15. You get one of them out all right. The other ones kind of break, so they don't hold as well.
Okay, cool. Dragon teeth.
Yeah.
All right.
You notice.
Wait a second. The dragon can't make eye contact with you if it can't see you.
That's true. Well, I just looked at it.
Look into my eyes. But you notice at the other end of the side street that you two are on, a figure in a jacket with their hood up kind of look at you guys before.
Do I see it too?
No, you were too busy.
Yeah.
cutting
I'm
teeth.
asking you, Corbin, do we follow?
I always follow what the DM wants. He throws in a character.
I'm gonna
They said the streets weren't safe. You should make sure they're safe. That person could be in trouble.
thank you. Thank you.
Earlier today, it was interesting.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll my eyes, but I'm gonna walk up to Ventis and be like, hey, somebody just ran. You should follow them. You're fast. Can you pick me up and fly fast?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Again, I don't. Too busy. That'll be it's a 9. I love everyone here.
Oh.
I love you, Ariana.
I don't know how long ago she posted that.
But she's still on. It's oh wait, no, it says she's still there. I guess she glitched.
9.
No, you struggle very very hard to even lift. It's because your body's still kind of recouped from everything. Fighting the dragon took a lot more out of you than you expected.
All right, can I try to? So if Tosh is here, and I'm zooming, can I try to backflip? So I missed the strength, but can I try to roll back and over? Disadvantage.
So
Dex acrobatics. Dex acrobatics. Okay, so that'll still be.
That's fine.
flip around, but
I hope
you
I didn't
do.
damage anything, my boy.
But you do get you.
Yeah.
All right, and now we zoom.
We
Oh, you're gonna fall.
Now that my speed is 75.
It's upsetting, but I have to accept it. You guys round the corner.
That's just basically your relationship with the two of our characters.
Yeah.
It's upsetting, but it's my fault, so okay.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, like 2 minutes ago, LMAO. It is very lag. I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
bad.
I'm sorry.
We're looking at the thing, and my face
It's-
isn't even registering.
But at least our voices are coming through properly. So
The voices do come through really nice. I was watching it this morning, and the picture was garbage. But so I turned because I have YouTube Red, I can just turn the picture off.
Yep.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah, Ari, you can use Brent Dog Boy if you'd like to do that.
You don't
Unless
have
you-
to look at our faces, our
No.
glitchy faces.
No, you don't.
No,
Unless you forgot the password.
he broke it.
I did
I
not.
thought it was
break
his head, but it's his feet.
it. Yeah.
As you guys round the corner, following the figure that Vitosh had pointed out, you notice more things about where you are. Now that you're flying high, you notice that a lot of the buildings that you're passing, their windows seem to be boarded off, but not in a "yep, we had to close shop" boarded off, but more of a "things need to stay out."
That's not very good. That I can log into it, but it's fine.
I love feet.
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 Uh,
Your haircut looks nice.
Perception from Ventis.
My head feels so much lighter. Perception. Ha ha. I leveled that one up.
Congratulations.
I love you a lot. It's over a 20. I'm not even going to sit here and calculate it. My head isn't registering.
You
23.
you see running down the street is a small figure in a white hood, a white jacket with their hood up.
I love leveling up. I'm gonna too far. Still too far. I can. Where's ice? Ice.
Oh yeah, you make that ice wall that you trapped Allison in.
I was gonna cold person, but honestly, I could make an ice wall. Oh, no, there's no open water.
Oh.
Is there a fire hose that I can throw a wrench at? Probably not.
Where are you producing a wrench?
I don't know. Throw my stapler. No, I'm not gonna throw my stapler.
I have a pen, and two and three extra pairs of armor. So
You do
All right,
have all of that.
but
I
make a
do. I
wisdom
don't know how I
saving throw.
afforded it, but
Wisdom? That's a 7.
All right, so you are now hold person.
So they stop mid-run.
And the hold person is that you're basically frozen.
oh, okay. Hold person. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they're kind of frozen still. They can't move.
But I'm not gonna freeze them from the neck up.
How?
Okay.
You could have just frozen like their legs.
No, it's more fun when their arms are restrained too.
Okay.
Okay, so they're still frozen in a mid-running position, but they can still move their head. It's good to know.
So I gently glide over with you on my back, and I set down. I set you down. I don't ever touch the ground.
Oh, thank you.
Do you sit down in front of them?
Yeah.
Okay. You both take in what you can see because they were running, so their head was kind of tilted, so the hood's covering up a bit. But their skin just kind of looks very pale.
Oh.
Buddy, why are you running from us?
I'd really like it if you let me go.
How so?
It's not an answer.
Because it's dangerous out here, and you kind of froze me, and that kind of makes it more dangerous for me.
You still never answered why you were running from us. I've got all the time in the world.
I wasn't running from you. I was running from the thing you were fighting.
Oh, well, we killed
You
it.
never seen a
so-
dragon before? It's not dead. It's not alive anymore. It's not an issue. It's not undead no mo.
That is the issue. It was already dead. You don't know what's happening here in Seattle, do you?
Not fully.
No.
It's a very intense struggle without their hands, but they eventually shake their head enough to knock the the hood off their head. It's a lot of just whipping head motions, and they eventually get it off, and they look at you and sorry, they
You're forgiven.
you guys take in the sight that is they have a short haircut. The hair is stark white though.
Ooh.
And their eyes, though, on the other hand, are a nice blue,
Oh.
nice pair of blue eyes. And they look at you both, and
Look kind of human or humanoid.
they look paler than any human you've seen.
But it's not a
But
bird
it is a
person.
But yeah, it's not a bird person. Is what I'm
No,
asking.
yeah, humanoid.
It's not a line.
It's
Or a Leonin. It's
a Leonin.
a cat person.
Oh,
I almost said Leiden.
I thought you were
That's
just
what
really trying to say Leiden, and I got
that's
confused.
what I thought too.
Mm-mm.
And they say, "My name is Liv."
Hi, Liv.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry. What was your?
This is better at this point. And how did you guys get here?
That's a really great question.
We died, and then we did it.
I didn't die. Excuse you. I did not die.
You would have died if my father didn't
I
bring you
would've-
back to this plane.
I would have died. I wasn't there.
You weren't there?
No.
Oh yeah, I
Idiot.
totally-
I was hungover, cuddling my 3 sets of armor in a Holiday Inn.
All right, I apologize. I died,
Thank you.
but not like how the dragon died.
Yes.
Oh god, he's gonna think we're.
No. You even made me mess up. She looks you both back and forth and says, "You don't know what's happening here, do you?"
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
She looks around to her best of her abilities, not being able to move much further past than this. You were flying, weren't you?
Yes,
Fly up.
I fly up. Do I want to bring Vitosh with me?
You can if you want to, but you'll get the gist of it, whether you go
You'll be
alone or
fine.
not.
You'll be fine.
I'll go alone.
You go up and you find that the entirety of Seattle, Washington is quarantined off from the rest of the surrounding areas,
Oh, we knew that.
What does that mean? Like walls or like a bubble?
like walls.
No big bubble?
No.
Not like, what was it? Was it that?
Not
I
like
think it was the Simpsons movie.
Yeah.
Where they...
not like the Simpsons movie where they had a dome. It's more Attack on Titan where they've got walls.
Cool.
Well, I think we know the
Uh,
theme song for Seattle, Washington now.
And she looks up at you and says, "You know why those walls are up?"
Why?
And she kind of looks down. This one at Vitosh says, "Because of people like me." And you watch as her eyes go from blue to red,
Oh,
an intense red.
I'm gonna
that's
float
not.
back down.
That's not specific.
I'm gonna float back down. Do I see that her eyes are now red?
No, they've gone red.
Interesting. Is Vitosh gonna say anything or?
Is that all that happened? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's kind of frozen, so yeah. There were a few blue veins that appeared in her cheeks and neck as she did that.
Ariana said, "Wow, I can't believe all of Seattle is a weeb."
Can Liv please make a wisdom saving throw?
Seattle is weeb nation. You're not
That's a
good at those,
6.
are you?
Okay, great. I'm going to use forceful query, and I am asking her, why'd your eyes do that? And she has to answer truthfully.
Because I'm a zombie.
Great.
You're a what? A what? That's my question.
Are you having trouble there?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You
Everything's
should
fine.
just stop putting that lead away.
I look at her and I go, "You're a what?"
A zombie.
Interesting. So I'm not letting you go anytime soon.
I'm not gonna hurt you if that's what you think.
See, something about the fact that you just said that you're a zombie makes me not believe that.
Maybe the fact that I'm talking means you should believe it.
That's a good point.
How are you talking if you're also a zombie?
That's another good point.
What have you been doing for the past 9 months? Where?
Well,
I told you I've been dead.
He's been unconscious. I've been having a good time in a building. Oh, okay. We've been quarantined inside a building.
We don't fully know what caused this, but we do know it's not like a traditional zombie virus. We're still mobile. We function like people. We just sometimes have to eat brains.
And that's why I'm not letting you go.
Trust me, if I wanted to eat your brain, you wouldn't even be getting a conversation out of me right now.
Well, it doesn't help that you're frozen.
That's besides the point. Besides, I think you might want to let me go.
And why is that?
Because of them. She kind of nods with her head.
I'm gonna turn around and look at him. What do I see?
You see a fairy.
A fairy?
No,
Oh.
it's not what came
A
out.
very.
Hold on. The thing I clicked is not the thing I wanted. I wanted this. Or not, because everything.
Someone mentioned a fairy last night, and somehow half the room stopped and turned around and looked at Natria.
You see 3 huge giants with some decaying flesh kind of making their way down the street you guys are on. And
You really want to help us?
well, it means I get to live, so yeah.
All right.
That's how you undo. You do a sassy snap.
I sassy snap at her. I was trying to go for like a this, but also along the way, I was like, I should sound cue too. That she's.
Thank you. And she kind of like, shook out of it, and she stands up and says, "Now let's fight." And with that, roll for initiative.
Yeah.
All right, my first one
That's
is a 14. My second one is a 22, and our sparkles.
I need you to hold on to every single one of those numbers you just said.
I will.
My nose.
My nose.
Doom, doom.
Sail. Bum.
I saw that live at the Panic concert, and it made me so happy.
Wait, AWOL Nation was there?
Yeah, AWOL Nation
Really?
was there.
I
It
didn't
was
know that.
interesting. Yeah, it was one of the openings.
So,
Matthew, if I play it quiet, is it legal?
play what?
Sail.
I don't know. Is it also going to be banned
it's
from Antarctica?
The speaker's right there. So like, if I put it over here and play it gently, will we get attacked?
You'll get supported. It looks like. What was the highest number?
Oh, poor Blair. And was it Blair or was it Pearl?
Pearl.
Yeah.
What was your highest number?
22 and then a 21.
What did you have?
I had a 20.
Can you roll again
I would love to roll again.
without adding anything?
16.
The 21 was our sparkles, but yeah.
Thank you for telling me that because I almost wrote the wrong thing. What did you say you had?
The second roll was a 16. Ari, I love you with my whole heart. You're amazing. It was really cool. And then at the concert they had us do like an electric wave, so we all put our flashlights on,
That's cool.
and he was like, "Go!" and like we all like put him towards the floor, and like we all lift him up, so it was like,
Ooh.
it was cool.
Darn, I
My
thought I had
stats
3
or
of
the
them.
sheet? Oh.
No.
I should get rid of Connor.
So. Can you put them at the end of the street for me, please?
You've got a message.
I'm ace. I don't appreciate that, but well, I appreciate it, but
Can you put this with them? I just don't have a third small item. I think that's enough of the song.
it's funny because he sings like "Blame it on my ADD," but the opening act before him had a song. It was literally called Adderall.
Alright.
It was great
So,
with the hug. Thank you. Ari.
Venties.
All right, the first one's gonna be let's see,
You're rolling to hit,
17
Corbin.
plus 11
You're-
is going to be a 36.
Corbin, did you roll the hit?
Not what?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, it does a 36 hit.
Wait, no, sorry, not 36. No, 36. No, wait.
What are you doing?
How do you add 11? Plus 17? No, why? That's no. That was no. I'm terrible at math. It's not a 36. It's a 28.
That'll hit.
Which one are you
That's
hitting?
stupid.
Which one can you hit from where you are?
Ugh.
Now I can hit all of them.
Use one for each.
No, I'm gonna go for the orange boy in the center.
All right.
1. Ah. 26 and a 19. Do a 26 and a 19 hit.
Only.
Emily Nelson is rolling.
Emily Nelson is rolling in her grave. She's not dead.
Okay.
Only a little.
Yes, those hit.
All right, so. Sorry, I gave you your dice back. That's
Yeah,
my
you
fault.
did. Yeah, it is your fault.
Oh wait, I need 4 more.
4 more what?
No, I'll just
D6s.
roll those later. I'll roll those separate.
I've got another d6 if you want it.
Yahtzee.
It's just not going to work with my mind. I have a very one-track mind.
Yeah, you're
So
telling
this
me.
is just the bonus.
That's 16.
Thank you. 16. The bonuses do 16 and
That is
5 plus 8,
or 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 3 is 13.
13. And 8
That's 10.
plus 2, 10.
So
And then the actual attacks.
hold on. Are you keeping all these numbers in your head, Corbin?
Matthew's writing them. You aren't?
I didn't know you were hitting.
Oh,
Ari, what were those numbers that we just said?
she will never die too. Okay, so we had a 10. Was it a 16? And
That's right.
10.
Yeah.
And then the actual attacks. 12. No, sorry, a 13.
Oh my god.
Were those damage
A
or the rolls
19.
to hit?
Listen,
Yeah.
damage.
And then this next set is what?
A 13, a 19, and
Oh, that's okay, Ari. I still love you.
another 19. No, sorry, that one's a 20.
All right, Corbin.
And that was all in the same person.
Yes. That was just one round.
We over here doing intense mathematics.
I don't know. My mom came into the room. I'm sorry, Ari.
Oh,
We'll never ask
Oh.
anything of you again.
woo. Oh, woo.
Stop. Stop now.
Oh, woo.
Our sparkles.
Our sparkles holds. Let me type a message.
No, so our sparkles holds.
Yes,
It's Vitosh.
a
That's
secret
smart.
message. Anything bad?
I know, but I'm concerned.
Or anything
It's under my
personal.
name.
Okay.
It's nothing bad or personal.
Popping on yourself.
yes.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
With Friend Dog Boy just appear suddenly.
Can you just-
What are you doing?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Can all three of them please make a wisdom saving throw?
That's a 0.
Great.
That's a 1. And that's a 15.
Okay, great. All three of them get hit. Can I? Okay, so that's 68 damage.
68?
Yep.
No, 68.
Yeah, 68. Like. All right, that's
I think it's 5.
5. Okay. Math. Okay, so that's 9 plus. So that's
Did I have any more
10,
D8s?
and then
No.
that's 24, 30, 34 damage to all of them.
Good job.
Thanks. Which one's looking the worst?
Orange.
Orange. Can orange please make an they also have disadvantage on everything. Until my next turn, so
Dog boy. It says the live stream is just as laggy on this account. Rip.
Oh. Can orange please make an intelligence saving throw? That one is yours.
That's a 10.
Woo! Can I have my 2 d6s back?
Yes.
And also yours.
We'll just share.
Wait, no, that's a d10. My bad.
That's a D10.
I need a d10. I'll just.
Can I have your D6?
Yes.
I love sharing.
Nice 13 damage to orange. On top of all that. Wow. I'm so happy that I've discovered this new thing to do. Oh, I should subtract that. 14.
Red in front of Venti's. So, I did it on everything?
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll the hit first. Nope. Nope. I did a whole lot of.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 8. Can you put Liv next to Venti's?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it is me.
Hello, it
Rihanna.
is me. I'm Rihanna Mules Shan. I logged on the account.
Oh.
I'm
was like,
Rihanna
what's-
Mule Shan.
What's happening?
Chaos ensues when people share a YouTube account.
That is an 18. That'll hit me. I forgot to look at the things that I can do.
Ah,
Liv.
Harry.
I'm joking.
Can I see the player's handbook?
Yes.
Forgot to. Or did I write it down? I did. I'm sorry. No, I didn't.
Randy's trying to make me get my
Guys,
arm workouts
I'm-
in.
Changing my.
My new. Ummer.mu. Rihanna Mule Chant.
Rihanna Mule Chan.
All right. Thank you.
Rihanna.
Cool. So, Venti's, you witness Liv run up next to you, and her eyes go red,
Woo.
and you see a lot more veins in her, as she proceeds to pull a whip from her side and whip the zombie. Whip the whip. Thank you, not much, because I know how to math. This is.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry? What did you say, Corbin?
That's what Ariana said. Oh my god.
I wish I could unhear.
Top of the morning to you, ladies, laddies.
Can that be how we greet each other in the that says laddies, not ladies, Corbin.
I thought it was a typo, and then I had to read it again.
Oh man. Thank you. We love the cube S&P.
Yes.
Ooh. Who has friends?
That was an
Can this
email.
be frightened?
Hmm?
These are the questions I've got to ask myself.
I did not hear what you said.
Can it be frightened?
Oh.
It can.
Huzzah!
It has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I face the cube for 84.
Plus 4. Well, it's got to beat a 12, so it's probably going to beat a 12. 16 minus 3 is 13.
Is it frightened or no?
No.
I thought I had to roll with disadvantage on everything.
Yes.
It does have to roll with disadvantage on everything.
Yep.
That does not succeed. So, yep, it failed. So now it is frightened until its next turn. So red is frightened now.
Woo.
Red.
Cool.
Being frightened sucks.
And then he's going to get whipped again. Whipped.
Whip it real good.
Whip it.
Whip
it.
I meant to do more damage.
I meant to do more damage, you know, but
That'll definitely hit.
You don't like me destroying Ariana's ears?
I don't like you destroying the ears of everyone to come afterwards.
It's fun. It's a party.
do you remember that one song by Adore Delano? It's Party.
I adore you.
I don't
Or
remember.
party.
What?
I adore you or
No, I'm
party?
talking about Party. I don't even remember how it goes. She said that made me literally cringe.
Can you move the orange one in front of Venti's as well?
Good. Make my life easier.
Makes my
Venti's
life
is like, I
better.
don't even need to reach out to them anymore. Disadvantage.
What happened to R Sparkles at 20? Oh, I held.
There
Okay.
is a tear running down my face. Just one.
Good.
Rolled a nat 20, but I also rolled a 5.
That's
So neither of those hit. And Big Boy along the side is actually not going to come up directly next to Venti's. He's going to stay a good distance. 7 spaces.
Good. He's smart. He knows.
Go
how to
up or
not get
7
killed.
spaces away.
Up 7. But
Okay.
oh well, yeah.
1, 2, 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. And Venti's.
Alrighty. We're still in the first round of combat, right?
No, this is the second round now. You didn't roll twice for yourself.
I didn't get my second turn.
You didn't roll for your second turn. You said the 21 is our sparkles
Yes,
and the
and
22
then I
is
had
Yeah,
a
he rolled
15.
twice for himself.
It's
What?
15. I was just waiting for you to call it, and I got busy.
Yeah, he did. He rolled twice.
to remind me this thing is circle specifically. And I went, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's very specific.
Did you need that at home?
Let's see which. 24.
Yes.
I figured. And that's a nat 1. A crit fail. So, this is going back on orange.
On orange, okay.
How many points did he have left?
4.
Oh, cool. So I go, I latch, but it wraps around his neck, and then I electrocute it.
Does R Sparkles jump out and bite him on the nose?
Yeah, our Sparkles runs out, gives a little nose nibble, and
Thank you.
slurps back in.
The nose nibble takes off its nose. And the
Oh, I forgot.
the electrocution pops its head off.
Orange giant falls.
But also, you rolled a crit fail. So I'm going to assume it would have technically been a thwap, and then a crit fail. That's how it was supposed to go. So you killed it, but you You also dropping your.
Hello? Yeah, Katie can give me a ride home. All right, have fun. Bye.
Yeah, we're working on thespian stuff after this, though, so you would like to witness that, you may.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So that was.
But
Is there
I still
more?
have plenty of turn left. So I'm gonna sloop down, grab my chain.
Take an action to swoop and grab. Yes.
Would it take a full? I thought it would be half my speed. Right?
I need to pick up your weapon. That's an action on its own.
I thought it was half my speed to go down and get back up.
It's still an action.
It's still an action to grab the weapon.
All right, fine. Then I'll just use my bonus action now. And I'll disengage.
Okay.
And I'll scooch back to here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Why?
Oh, because my big boy attack works in a cone. And you were in the cone if I had.
Hold. Yeah, I'm still holding.
Vitage.
It's my name. All right. 10, 15, 20. Bam. I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 in front of Ventis, so he doesn't have to save. And could the other two, again, please make a wisdom? Is it wisdom or intelligence? Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 13.
Nope.
And that's a 0.
Huzzah! Great. I drop Corbin D8 for favor. I have all of them.
Yeah, I realized. I was like, where are mine?
Oh, cool. So that's 10 and 15 plus 20, 26 damage to both of them. And which one is looking worse?
Red.
They're both red.
Starburst.
Okay, cool. Can Starburst please make an intelligence saving throw?
Sorry, math is not my best subject.
You're my best subject.
I thought that was me.
All right, I did it. What am I doing?
Intelligente.
Inteligente?
An intelligence saving throw?
El hombre es muy
Do they still have
inteligente.
disadvantage on things?
They do still have disadvantage on things till the end of this turn.
That still failed. Oh, that failed even worse than the original fail.
Right. Well, actually, they're gonna have disadvantage into the next one because I did it again. So they still have disadvantage on everything.
Both of them or just this one?
Both of them.
Okay.
So that's 2d10s. Here they are. I got it. Well, that's another 5 damage to the Starburst. And again, they both have disadvantage on everything.
Alright, cool. So the Starburst is going to take a step forward to live.
I love living, Maddie.
Wrong live.
That's what I've been thinking of this entire time. I find it kind of ironic that a zombie's name is Liv.
That'll hit. Well, I wish you had heard her last name before I got
Liv Die
caught.
Hard.
No. I'll tell you later.
Liv zombie.
18, that'll hit her.
Liv.
It's going to do
Deceasatron.
3D.
Liv, I am a zombie.
I need 3d8s.
There you go. Ah! Those are yours, so go for it.
I'm a doofus.
Why?
I'm a
16.
Oh.
that middle and last name.
I'm a
Liv, I'm a doofus.
129. Okay. And then it's going to try and hit again.
What are we witnessing?
A giant club essentially gets swung and hit Liv.
The building, not the
That's an unnat 20, even with the disadvantage.
Woo! No. Well,
I'm guessing they do really well on strength.
Yep.
Figures.
Is that his turn? That is his turn.
you might want to let your mom know that you're not going to be, that you're staying because we're doing testing and stuff.
Your turn.
I'll wait to tell her.
Oh, okay.
My turn?
Yes.
The first one, 20, so I get to double that one. Hand me 2 more dice. Thank you.
I hate.
The second one is a 13. Will that hit? Probably not.
That will hit.
13? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is higher than the third, or the third one is higher. So the first one, I'll put it on Red Boy. Red Starburst.
Mm-hmm. It's Red and Twizzler. That's what I wrote.
Red and Twizzler. So 11 plus 3 plus 5. 19 plus 11. What?
I was just reading
30.
it. It's the same message from before.
30 is the first strike. The second one is which dice? The second one is gonna do 17, and the third one. I dropped it again. I'm a doofus.
Yeah.
17 and 21 is 38. Correct.
Yes.
How do you do it?
Good. This one, I whip him around the leg and just tug his leg, and he falls flat. But while my chain is still wrapped around him, our Sparkles runs up, bites his toe off, and comes back up.
Up a little.
Matthew finally posted the. How did that happen?
He has a mouse back there.
I know that, but when did he do that?
Like 2 seconds ago.
He decided to post big ooh
Yeah.
because I couldn't finish the word ooh woo.
Yeah.
I have a dead flower petal. Oh, that's
it's Liv's turn.
tearing.
Cool. Liv is going to.
Oh, hey, I can eat this now.
Yes.
You want half of it, my love?
Liv's going to take
Sure.
an action to put the whip away and pull out the quarterstaff instead, because that's a much nicer weapon to use. And we'll manage to hit. I rolled a 5, but their armor class is so weak that the numbers I add put it above.
Yay!
Cool. And D6. I still have one. Nice. I rolled a straight up 6. Plus 8. It's 14.
Thank you, Ari, for completing the move.
That's a 72.
Oh.
You're good.
I was so intent of getting it out of its wrapper that I totally forgot.
It's okay, Carmen. It's love you.
Oh, wait. That should be more damage, actually. That's at 69. Not doing 69 damage, just how much is left. And it's his turn.
Him.
Ariana said, haha, nice.
Can you move Twizzler Boy up to Vitosh?
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's me.
That'll still hit, because that's an unnat 20.
No, that will hit.
Wrong one. $19 damage.
That's fine. I can take that.
And that won't hit.
You are rolling with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
The other one was a 12 and a 14. I was like, yeah, that still hits.
Just making sure.
And it is now Venti's.
Cool. All right, then I'm going to zoom up close. And I'm going to unhold our Sparkles' action.
Oh.
Mazda?
Is it Mazda?
So. think so.
It's a car.
Yeah, I think it's Mazda. Mazda. Zoom zoom. Yep, it's Mazda.
All right. So
What is zoom zoom Mazda?
Matthew, make a Constitution save.
It's at disadvantage. Except I rolled very well. Oh wow, yeah, that's a 22.
You know, I think that's going to be good against my tiny lizard. So that does nothing. I can't make him stronger.
I rolled a 20 and a 17. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. The save on that one was an 11. So you definitely did your job. Then why do I still have so many dice? I need to roll. All right,
Little lizard.
that'll definitely hit.
Little lizard.
Will the 14 hit?
Yeah.
Is that on Sparkle's
And
rap name?
that'll hit.
Little lizard.
18 plus 20 plus 18.
Sucks.
56.
Ooh. 18, 20, and 18?
56, yeah. 18 is 36 plus 20.
Shoot, you're right.
You look stressed by the number system.
It's our Sparkles' turn.
I'll go again. All right, make another con save.
This isn't going to
It
go as
is
well. That's a crit fail.
Awesome.
Woo! Go our Sparkle!
What?
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 Oh, cool. So your next turn.
Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping? What?
And why? Why? You're gonna take 9 damage and you're stunned until the end of your next turn. What?
That
What?
wasn't. It wasn't from like.
Bought
What?
it?
What?
Bought it?
It wasn't
Butted
being
it down?
poisoned or anything, right?
No.
Bought it? Butted it down. What?
Your turn.
What?
How is he looking?
He's looking pretty messed up.
Right.
He's kind of falling apart a bit.
Aren't we all? Can he make it until my next turn? Down to giant.
Use my tentacle rod.
Yeah.
So, one is does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Does a yup, that hits. And does a 13?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, I broke the face. I didn't break it.
How long is it dead?
All right.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
god, $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a dollar. This is in awesome.
All right. Can I please have 2 more D? Can I have my D6s back? Plus, and also 1 more. Thank you. I get it. So that's 8 plus 15 damage.
15.
Yep.
Hold on.
That doesn't kill him. Then
Oh wait, am I still at disadvantage?
it's
Yes. I don't know why I said yes.
I could have beat it if I wasn't at disadvantage. Okay. They have a thing, but he didn't succeed.
Oh.
So how do you do it?
Oh, nice. Man, I never use this thing. Just gonna like, whoosh, and it's gonna, the tentacles are gonna wrap around his neck and squeeze his head off.
Suck its face until he has no hair.
I didn't like any of it.
Walk
it's
into
a
the
tentacle.
club. Like, what up? I got social anxiety. I want to go home.
Yeah, so you pop his head off.
Yay!
I'm proud.
Thank you.
Perception from both of you.
Okay. 17.
18.
You both notice. Well, you kind of hear it first. Liv taking very heavy breaths, and you kind of watch as the blue veins that you saw before start to fade back in, and her eyes go back from being completely red to just regular blue eyes.
You good there?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a message.
Oh, Yash? Can that be me? Do you want help? I got social anxiety and I want to go home. Maybe. I still like, nothing you say back. I'm going to start rolling for my senior court.
And Liv looks at the both of you and says, "I've got someplace safe that the two of you can hide out for a bit."
Great.
Can we trust zombie that we don't know when you're gonna pop off and need some meat?
I got blind spot. You can fly.
But also, we can't be that far from the gates, can we?
You're pretty far.
Fine. Matthew, can I roll again to check out my hand? Just
To check out your hand, yeah.
just while we're walking along. What would that be? Investigation? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be a 19.
You know, and that the mark on it was moving. It was swirling. And then it stopped.
Dun, dun, dun.
Am I near any street lights? What's around me?
A few.
Yeah, where's she taking us?
Actually, as she leads you, you guys leave behind the more decrepit-looking buildings that were closer to the precinct and start to enter more of a community area with homes.
End up with a vampire board.
Also, I have to question it.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna go in.
I'm gonna stand outside the. So, like, is it like an apartment building or like just a house?
Like an apartment building.
Apartment building.
I'm going in.
So I'm gonna stand outside the door, and there's a wall facing me on the other side. Correct, like a hallway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Run.
just get in there. I'm just gonna.
Why?
I'm trying to figure out what this hand does.
Oh, got you.
It looks as though your head makes contact with the wall, but upon a closer inspection, you realize that there's a buffer of air, and it seems to be spiraling out of the mark on your hand.
Just test it.
That's not.
Do you have a bucket of?
No.
Asking the house. How about
I mean,
water?
to the area and pulls a few cups down and with water.
Enough to fit my.
No, it is not a cup big enough
Do you
to
have
fit your hand.
A bowl?
Then I'm gonna plug the sink and.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to figure out what it does to water.
It's just gonna swirl water. It's air.
Exactly.
You're doing an air thing.
I know. I'm okay. Then I set my hand on top of the cup and push air. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to use this thing.
You witness just a small bit of air spiral out of your hand and kind of spiral within the cup.
Dude, you
But
can
then
make
it
a
starts to
perfect cup
dissipate.
of chocolate milk now. You can just put your hand on top of it and just mix it.
I take the cup
I found the purpose.
and I try to see if I can contain it within a vortex of air.
The vortex that your hand creates, it's very small, so it struggles to contain most of the water, and eventually it just kind of starts to dribble out onto your hand.
And then
Okay.
I don't know what to do with this thing. I have a weird magic. I don't know what it is or what it does.
Liv looks at both of you and says, if you want, you two can have my room. I can stand on the couch. It'll be easier to explain to my roommate why I'm out here than why there are strangers in our living room.
You have a roommate?
Yeah.
Is roommate also a zombie?
No,
Oh,
Interesting. How long have you been living with another person?
about 3 years.
cool.
Interesting.
What do you do for a living? Live?
I work in the morgue.
Cool.
So
So
can you
is it-
explain how this virus works?
That'd be quite helpful.
Well, it all started a few years back, actually. It's just now gaining more attention from the rest of the world. There was this company. Would you believe it? But they made those things were brought. You were having a party. Thank you. They were having a party, and I attended, and some drug must have been mixed with the drinks at the party because then someone turned. People were killed and people were scratched, and I definitely fell off the boat, but I definitely woke up in a body bag.
Oh. Well, you woke up. That's the important thing.
It's more of it, but that is the important thing.
So that's how it started. How does the virus work? What does it do?
It's
How does it
How is it
spread?
transmitted?
Yeah, how does it spread?
my own brain forgot how things work for a minute. Scratch, bite,
Okay.
more
Traditional.
bedroom things.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't kiss my potential zombie girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're still trying to understand how it does the things it does. As you can probably tell, she kind of dits her head a bit. I'm still walking and talking, but we've found that zombies that go too long without eating brains start to become more feral. They become less like meat.
So, do you have a friend that hooks you up? Does it have to be human? Can it be, say, pig?
It has to be human.
Oh, well,
Interesting.
neither of
And-
us are human, so
Yeah.
just to let you know, it's
And
pretty obvious for him.
again, work in a morgue, pretty par of the course.
Cool.
So, if I was, my dear lady, to fall madly in love with you, it'd be forbidden.
What
Those
Tosh
luscious
is doing
lips.
too, not just this. I'm so sorry. He does this a lot.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling from him. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go rest. I have to
Okay.
be at work in the morning.
The morning.
And if you were to try something like that, you'd have to deal with my boyfriend Major. So I don't recommend it. She
Well,
starts
that's a major bummer.
she starts to set up on the couch, and as she does, she goes, "Oh, again, my name is Liv. Liv Moore."
Nice.
And she lays down and goes to
I
sleep.
hoping her last name would be Liv Maddie.
I know. That's what I was also hoping for. Liv Maddie Moore. That's her full name.
Just enjoy the pun that is a zombie whose name is
Liv Moore. Yep. I like that.
Thank you.
All right.
We gotta talk.
About? What do you want to know?
Oh,
What do you
well,
want to ask? What do you want to talk about?
you wanted to talk to me, so.
That's true. So you messed with the Lion family.
That I did.
What exactly did you do?
I messed one of them up pretty badly.
Messed who up?
Do I know? Okay. So even though I wasn't there, I'm assuming that I've been brought up to speed on what happened through investigation. Okay. I just kind of like matter of fact, like just crime duel.
Interesting.
Mhm.
So that's why you've been running?
Mhm.
You messed up Kremdel. Well, good for you.
Thanks.
He deserves to be hit.
Yep, socked him in the jaw. It's
Next
my
time we
doing.
meet him, we'll hit him twice as hard.
Okay, great.
So, okay.
Okay.
There's nothing you want to know about me? No question. Oh, you weren't there. You don't
I
know
wasn't there,
anything.
but I've seen pictures and I've heard. I've been conscious and asked questions.
So do you know that I've lied? I don't think you know.
No,
No.
I don't. I'm assuming you asked that as a player.
Yeah.
What a way to find out.
All right.
Venti's just.
So should I use air or the sink?
Boing, boing,
Where's
boing,
air or the
boing,
sink? What are you
boing,
doing?
boing,
Put up a
boing,
wall.
boing, boing. We could just go into the bedroom.
I need something a little.
Who are you
More
putting up a
shit.
wall between?
A sound barrier is what I'm going for.
And why don't you go into the room and
Yeah,
then
we
do
could
that?
just do that.
Let's
It's-
step into the room real quick.
Okay.
And as we walk in, I turn the sink on. And as we arrive, I close the door,
We're gonna run our water bill up.
and then a rush of water comes up, covers the door, and freezes it shut,
Oh.
sealing it. Sorry, that's for sound purposes.
Yeah,
I feel like there's some things that I do need to catch you up on.
Please and thank you.
The rest of the group heard it, so you might as well too.
Cool.
My name isn't Ventis.
All right.
I'm Aladdin.
Oh. That's okay. Sorry for punching your relative, I guess.
My brother.
Oh, your brother.
Though I never got to meet him.
Oh, cool. Well,
I don't know what he did, but I never got to meet him. But
Don't look at me. My character went to bed. It's just the DM now.
That's why we're looking at you.
yeah. I was the heir. Not anymore.
Oh, why is that?
I was kicked out because I'm not exactly a full royal blood, as you can tell by my hair.
I
Everything.
could. Yeah.
I'm half not elf, and
I
therefore,
did put that together.
therefore, I couldn't be kept in Faerun. Anyways, you call me by my actual name, and I'll hunt you.
All right, great. I will remember that, and I will not do that. I'm pretty good at keeping secrets.
But as my friend, I trust you with this information.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
What am I doing in this bedroom? I don't need to sleep.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm gonna undo the ice wall and send it back towards the sink.
Yeah. Guess we'll just chill out.
Do you not sleep?
Is there
I elf sleep, so I meditate for 4 hours.
is there like a deck of cards? Can we just play like Go Fish? So like
That's fine by me.
great. Do you want to play Go Fish?
Sure, I need to get 4 hours of rest in, but other than that, I'm good.
Cool.
And with that, we will leave off for today.
Yay!
Thank you for joining us. I have been Matthew, and with me are
Katie.
Corbin!
you guys.